Hi, so in today's video, I'm going to show you how to embed a Google Slides presentation directly into Canvas, and this is useful for a couple of different reasons. In this case, what I'm going to demonstrate right now is how to embed a Google Classroom or a virtual classroom onto your home page. So you can see here that I've come into my Canvas shell. If I click home, this is actually the page that's going to come up. So I have designed it and set it up so that this is actually the first thing that students see. So I have found this easier in teaching an online class in this virtual world that we're living in currently. For students to find my virtual office, I found that no matter where I was putting it in Canvas, they were having a hard time finding it or remembering where it was, or they were getting confused because there's so many links for Zoom meetings, etc. And so now when they come here onto the Canvas page, the first thing that they see is the virtual office hours link. They're able to join me in the Zoom room for office hours if they have questions or need help, etc. Office hours are posted here on the bulletin board. Important reminders get posted here. So this is just kind of an easy way up front to have students see something that you want them to see right away. Very similar to announcements, of course, but in my experience, I have found that students either don't read or gloss right over the announcements, even if I've made that the home page. So I have found this to be pretty helpful and kept me successful in keeping students engaged and really getting some important information across. You can change this anytime, obviously, on a regular basis, on a daily basis, whatever. You can change the furniture, the classroom, the wall, the bulletin board. So it seems to keep them engaged and get their attention. It's a nice attention getter. So for the purposes of this, obviously, if I shift to Google here, I have created a Google slideshow with only one slide, okay? And so the slide just happens to be my virtual classroom. So there's obviously lots of videos out there on how to do this. Eventually I will have one of those videos as well. And so this in and of itself is a task, but for the purposes of this video, I'm just going to show you how to embed this Google presentation or this Google slide classroom into Canvas. So I'm going to come to File, and that opens up a toolbar, of course, and of options. And I want to choose the one that says Publish to the Web. When I do that, I want to actually get the embed code. The embed code is what you're going to be able to use in Canvas in order for this to work. So, of course, you just copy and paste the embed code, and then you bring that back over to Canvas. And what I've done here is create a page. So actually on my list of pages, this is going to be my home page there as well. But if I were to view all pages, you would simply see that on the list of pages. Okay, so I have lots of pages for the class. And one of the pages is Welcome to our virtual classroom, which is marked as the front page in Canvas. So that's always the first page they're going to see. So the way that I did this is simply by clicking Edit when I created the page, and then Insert, and then go to the HTML embed area, right? And paste the embed code there, save and submit, and it's that simple. Okay, you now have your Google Classroom, virtual classroom posted there live in your Canvas course, okay? The other thing that this is actually really useful for is teaching directly in Canvas. So if you wanted to, for example, create a presentation on Google Slides for your students and put it in a module instead of a PowerPoint, for example, as you can see down here at the bottom, I actually have the ability to click through. Of course, in this case, there's only one slide, but students could actually come to the page and click through all of the slides and see all of the slides in the slideshow. And so it would be, of course, very helpful if you didn't want to shift back and forth between Google Slides and you wanted to simply be in Canvas and have it be live in Canvas for them to see and interact with. You're able to do that without having to copy it or to upload it or download it, or it simply can live on the internet and live in Google Slides, but be available here in Canvas. So a couple of different ways that that's useful. And if you use Google Slides, these might be things that are helpful for you to use in Canvas and to utilize. And if you're a child development instructor like me and you want your Google and your Canvas to interact well together and for your homepage to be fun and engaging, this is just a kind of a neat idea and a different way of adding some color and some life into your Canvas shell. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Look for more on my YouTube channel.